Comedy Central Sports presents BattleBots. It's non-stop devastation. The StompBot pressure drop walks the walk with subject to change without reason. Shut your mouth as Shaft tries to stick it to the pink Mouser Mecha Catbot. And we'll shoot out the lights when Vlad the Impaler and Tazbot do the Bang Tango. The quest for the giant nut begins here. 2 robots fight, 1 robot dies. This is Comedy Central's BattleBots. Hello everyone and welcome to Comedy Central's BattleBots. We're here in San Francisco's Fort Mason Center. I'm Sean Salisbury. He's Bill Dwyer.
Yeah, I am. And you know, Sean, just because it's a fort, that doesn't explain all the guys in sailor suits. For the love of Pete Brady, bring on the fighting robots already.
Yeah, we'll do just that, partner. Our first round action continues with 3, count 'em, awesome battles. When it's all said and done, the winners advance to the next round, and the losers advance to the scrapyard till next year. But first, why don't you explain this incredible new sport to the neophytes?
Hey, go easy, buddy. All right, BattleBots is a 3-minute blood sport. 2 robots rage in the cage, and if there's not a knockout, the judges pick a winner based on aggression, strategy, and damage inflicted. Kind of like getting your taxi medallion in New York.
Yeah, well, our first fight of the night is a middleweight event with pressure drop versus subject to change without reason. Bill, you know anything about these two?
I know everything about these two. First up is subject to change without reason. With a flying wedge design, he was built by Randy Eubanks of Long Beach, California. Then there's a freakish walking robot, Pressure Drop. It's armed with a titanium rock chisel and built by Derek Young of Burnaby, British Columbia. That, my friend, is in Canada.
Now let's go to our tech specialist, Bill Nye, for an up-close and mechanical look at Pressure Drop.
Pressure Drop is a complex 6-legged walking robot with a regulated 60-atmosphere liquid CO2 tank. It has a tripod gate so that 3 legs are on the ground at all times. The turret rotates 270 degrees and houses Pressure Drop's weapon, a titanium rock chisel.
Ladies and gentlemen,
all the talking is done and the BattleBots are primed and ready to go. So let's throw it down to ring announcer Mark Biro.
Here are the principals first in the red square to my left. He fights like hell until the final bell. Weighing 173 pounds, give some love to Pressure Drop.
There you see Pressure Drop, 170
and
plus pounds.
He's
a lot
maxed
of power.
out.
In
yes,
the blue square at
not a lot of
62
speed.
pounds, killing the enemy is always in season if you're subject to change without reason. Ladies and gentlemen, without reason.
Classic wedge shape, Sean.
Yes, exactly.
Wheels on top and bottom in case it gets flipped over. That's not going to happen this fight.
Giving away over 100 pounds in this bout. We've seen in BattleBots throughout these fights.
Driver, are you ready?
Quickness is a lot better than strength and being
Blue
slow.
driver is ready.
Red and blue are ready to go. Referees are ready. That box is locked. Lights are on. It's robot fight time. Pressure Drop. There you see that nice big pickaxe on top. And I don't know how quick it can move back and forth as we see on the offensive right now without reason. Something change.
He's pounding him. He's getting in hits right now. Oh, there comes a pickaxe. That was a miss, though. Hit the floor.
Look at this leverage now by subject to change without reason. Giving away again 100 pounds. But when he can get into Pressure Drop's body, that swing arm is way too long to even hit.
Yep,
Subject to change.
Scoring points. That's what he's got to do.
Once again, you see the attack being mounted. Oh, if you read lips, he said, oh, shoot. Did you see that? Something's wrong with subject to change without reason here,
I didn't
Bill.
see anything happen.
Looks like the remote
He just
control
went down.
now. He's not moving. Pressure Drop is.
He's got 30 seconds to move right now. This fight is over.
That is the rule. If it doesn't get to 3 minutes, 30 seconds.
Here comes the big fella. Coming in on tiny point-dead legs.
This fight was being dominated early on by subject to change, but he looks to be incapacitated. Here's the pressure. There's the buzzer.
Oh! Pressure Drop throws a late hit.
Oh, another one.
Hits.
Wait a second.
Oh, man.
That's about the only pop that Pressure Drop landed throughout the entire fight, and it was after the buzzer.
And the
there may
crowd
be a little
loves it.
controversy here.
The crowd loves it.
The fight is over. Subject to change without reason, dominating as we see here on the offensive. And we talked about speed being the advantage over size and being slow. Subject to change dominated. Something happened there in the wiring.
Ladies
what
and
happened
gentlemen,
batteries.
Got in the hits.
1 minute, 21 seconds. The winner in the red square.
We know who won this one, Sean.
Draw.
Dirty Derek Young. Grab my hand and hold on. The battle stats have subject to change without reason. Ahead in slams 4-1. Hazard damage was even. Pressure drop took the Robo low blows 1-zip. Subject to change had an electrical short. Pretty much ended the fight. If he had sacked it up, he would have won.
Yeah, well, speaking of sacking up, let's go to the sidelines for the post-fight fallout and some controversy with Donna D'Erico.
That looked like a cheap shot to me there at the end.
I agree. At least I know that it wasn't because of the combat that I had the failure. It was running just fine, then suddenly I lost power and the smoke came out.
Big disappointment?
Yeah, that single elimination, so I'm out of the competition.
I gotta be honest with you, you got a little greedy out there, didn't you? You started smoking and you got a little greedy. You wanted that extra hit.
I think the audience wanted to see it.
You went for the audience. Some people may call it grandstanding. I say that's part of the game, right?
Yeah, the red light wasn't on either, so the match wasn't officially over.
Next time, if you get that opportunity to slam it into your opponent, even after the bell is there, you're gonna take it?
Oh, no, not after the bell.
Not after the bell. This guy, look at him changing his story right now.
That was done after I was dead for at least like a minute. The buzzer went off, but he claimed, oh, the red light wasn't on, and they told me to keep hitting you. Bull.
Testy.
Randy Eubanks a little upset, and you know, subject to change without reason. I kind of convinced that even though the fight was over, there's got to be some rule to prevent somebody from cheap shotting after the buzzer.
You and all your rules makes me sick. I wish there wasn't even a bell.
So
That's
subject
right.
to change without reason goes home. Pressure drops is moving on. We got more spellbinding. Metal bending action right around the corner when Shaft goes old school and bitch slaps Mouser Mecha Catbot.
For more information on BattleBots and how you can enter a fighting robot in the BattleBots competition, log on to BattleBots.com.
You're back with Comedy Central's BattleBots. Welcome back, everybody. The robotic rampage continues. Well, the next match is a lightweight event with Mouser Mecha Catbot going against Shaft. Bill, tell us more about this one.
All right, Sean. This is Mouser Mecha Catbot, a little Bay Area beauty with spinning saws on its hemisphere body. The builder is Fawn Davis from right here in San Francisco. And here's a bot close to my heart, Shaft. The main weapon is that spike on its front, and builder Rick Winter comes from Oakland, California.
Well, let's get down to the battle box and see what's happening.
In the red square to my left, weighing in at 55 pounds, from creator Rick Winter, from Oakland, California, here is Shaft.
I love the lightweights, Bill. Quick, stick, and move.
Yeah, it's all about driving skills, so important.
Weighing in at 58 pounds, from creator Fawn Davis, from San Francisco, California, here is Mouser Mecha Catbot.
Bill, let's not be misled by the nice paint job and that robot is soft.
That's a wicked robot.
Are you ready? Red driver is ready.
Both of these drivers and machines
There's fun.
prepared, excited. Blue and red drivers are ready. Lightweight division. The box is locked, the lights are on, it's robot fighting time. Mouser Mecha Catbot, and there is Shaft. And this lightweight bout, the winner's moving on. 3 minutes until incapacitation, whatever comes first. There you see a Hellraiser.
A Hellraiser. There we go. Now we got him in tight. They got to make it across the big box.
Nice
And
attack
there's a
by
nice
Shaft.
pop by Shaft.
There you saw those kill saws that these drivers will try to drive them into and force them to be incapacitated before the 3 minutes. The driving is so important in this bout, not just the robots.
Yeah, driving's so important for Shaft. He's got the one weapon, and that is his cold-rolled steel spike I told you about, Sean. Mouser Mecha Catbot, dual blades, you can see him there, and the lifting arm and door.
And that door really can work to Mouser's advantage by... Oh, there you see the kill saws deployed. Nice job by Mouser Mecha to drive into the kill saws, drive Shaft into those kill saws. And now there you see that opening that swallows them up.
That door, that lifting door, yeah, you can see, and right over the kill saws again. That's going to cost him some hazard damage points.
Oh, look at that. Now that makes me wonder there, was Mouser Mecca using that to his advantage to get across the ring and save energy?
No way. I think it just got tossed.
So you think it was a lucky draw?
I think it was an unlucky pop.
There you saw the ramrod there. Look at Shaft on the attack again.
Shaft, really aggressive, coming at him. Now you see, Mouser, it's all about time. Shaft comes at him. He pops the lifting arm and door, turning his defense into an offense.
Can that steel shaft really make a big impact on Mouser with that metal outer core and really penetrate Mouser Mecca, Bill?
You pound him enough, it could hurt him. Plus, he's building up points.
Yeah, every time he makes that hit, these three judges are judging on the point system and is building up points. There you see the shaft cam.
There's our sledge cam. Like a maniacal Judge Judy. Sir! Sir! I like what Shaft's doing here.
Shaft has been aggressive this entire bout. Driver Rick Winter trying to drive him in, but now look at this. Not a whole lot of muscle on the back wheels once he's lifted up.
I say Mouser's got him right now. He's got him trapped in the door, moving him right over the kill saws. Oh, I love the smell of metal.
Outstanding driving by Fawn Davis, the driver of Mouser Mecca Catbot, who is still in control now as he's got great leverage on the lightweight Shaft, who is having a hard time getting back all four wheels on the ground.
Not all his wheels are on the ground.
We're inside about 20 seconds left in this bout.
This fight is so tight, buddy. What are you going to do?
Do you attack and go on the aggressive and go for the knockout, or is it so close you say, let me play it safe and stay away from the kill saw?
Nobody plays it safe in BattleBots.
Obviously, as you saw Shaft go after it again. And there it is.
There's a buzzer.
What a great fight in this lightweight division.
Let's take a look at the replays. It went back and forth. You can see Shaft building up some aggression points here. This cost him. His aggression sent him right over the kill saws and flying.
See all that debris, and you're right, he might have been over-aggressive.
Now we see Mouser returning the favor and going right back over the kill saws himself, and about 2/3 of the way across the ring. 2/3 of the way. I'm a numbers guy, Sean.
You are a numbers. We'll get a load of these numbers as we go down for the decision.
Arena side have turned in a 6-3 decision for the blue square, Mouser Mecca
Catbot. The announcement, and even though Mouser won, it's obvious that both these BattleBots put up one hell of a show for the fans. It doesn't get any closer.
You are good at stating the obvious, my friend. Both of them brought their A games tonight, but the battle stats show a different fight. All right, they were even in slams, which is fair, but Shaft had more jabs, 12-7, and administered more hazard damage, 4-2. You have to wonder which fight the judges were watching.
There you see up next, TazBot is getting ready. Remember that name.
That is not an industrial floor polisher. That's TazBot, and he's going to tangle with Vlad the Impaler when BattleBots returns. We paid a lot of money for these aerial shots, so you better enjoy them. We're back in San Francisco. Vlad the Impaler, you see here, getting a lower GI before his big fight.
Welcome back, you metalheads. We've seen two great fights tonight on BattleBots, both with a little bit of controversy.
That's right, Sean. First fight had a really cool cheap shot. Second fight possibly had some questions about the judges' scoring. Just goes to show you how human robots really are.
Well, you love cheap shots. Is this fight going to have even near the drama we've had in the first two?
Sean, I know these two robots. This is Vlad the Impaler, and he's got a hard body with a razor-sharp forklift. His builder is Gage Couchois of Oakland, California. And this is TazBot. He's got an articulated lifting arm, and builder Donald Hudson hails from San Diego.
It's amazing that a lot of people already are saying that Vlad the Impaler is the best ever heavyweight in the division.
Yeah, it's true, and there's been some speculation that he might move up to the super heavyweight class, but he's got to get through this tournament first.
He does, but Vlad the Impaler, he's driven by a two-man team, which is somewhat unusual. We spent some time with Gage Couchois to find out how that's working out for him.
When I decided to build Vlad the Impaler, I told my partner Greg Walker, I've got some money, I want to build another robot. Do you want to help? And he said yes. Originally I wanted the forklifts to be electric, and he came up with the idea of doing it with CO2, which actually worked out to be great. He pretty much taught me everything about CO2. It's been a long time since we first built it, and I'm not sure he's as interested in it now as he was then. I think he's more interested in it since I started winning.
Now that's settled. This is about fight time. Let's go down to the battle box.
Here are the principals. Introducing in the red square to my left, weighing in at a hefty 205 pounds and sporting twin titanium tusk of tyranny, here is Vlad the Impaler.
He just looks frightening, Bill, and you know what?
Look at that, he's showing off there, popping the forklift.
2,000 hours to build. Put a cost on that one. You don't think these guys take it serious?
Spot that'll hit you with a flurry and a hurry. At 207 pounds, please welcome TazBot.
Oh, yeah.
Interesting design. That's about 360 degrees of offense and defense.
He's got
Drivers,
this.
are you ready? Red drivers,
There's
are
Vlad
ready.
the Impaler. There's drivers.
Blue driver, are
There's
you ready?
TazBot. It's about the
Blue
same
driver
weight,
is ready.
207, 205 pounds for each. The box is locked. The lights are on. It's that time, Bill. Robot fight time. Vlad the Impaler to the right of your screen. TazBot to the left, coming right out.
TazBot coming right out. Yeah, he's got that spiked tail, too. Oh, Vlad getting him up a little bit. Now getting on top of TazBot.
Now, what can the kill saws do to Vlad the Impaler here?
Go with that soft underbelly if that is soft. Oh, look at that! He's got the lifted arm. He's got Vlad up, and Vlad is a beast at 205 pounds.
That may be the only way you could attack Vlad the Impaler. One of the favorites here in the heavyweight division. Try to drive him into the kill saws. Maybe there is a soft underbelly there.
Right now, oh yeah, this is all TazBot. He's working on that rear end.
This would be a major upset if TazBot is able to take on Vlad. But early in this fight, it's all TazBot.
Oh, that's it. Oh, man, worked against him. The kill saw is bringing him right off TazBot's arm.
Exactly. Now Vlad the Impaler. Let's see if this irritation sets in now. This TazBot is right now leading this bout, and is on the aggressive all the way through. Maybe that's the way you have to attack Vlad, Bill.
It's the box against the box. Look at him, that crazy head.
Oh,
around.
nice hit by Vlad.
He's getting Vlad up, and that is hard to do. Oh, there we go. He's got him on his back. He's got to use that. He's got to use that lifting arm down and tip himself over. Look at that. Hit Vlad the Impaler. What a pop. But again, it uprighted him. TazBot back on his wheels.
That technique is awesome. Look at that. Intensity by Vlad the Impaler's drivers. Look at that. Oh, another. There's that
Oh,
lifting.
he got him. Now it's turned.
Little momentum switch here. Vlad controlling. This is a great heavyweight bout you're watching. Vlad the Impaler against TazBot, who's now a little bit helpless lifting off the ground.
Looks like a bee's head looking for honey. Where's that flower? He's got him. He wants to bring him over the kill saws to see if that works for him or against him.
There you see Don.
Oh, he's on his back again.
Vlad the Impaler trying to put a knockout punch in. And you know what? Now, Bill, tell me about that. Vlad's got him on his back. Cannot move this TazBot. And Vlad knocks him over as he backs away.
Oh my gosh! Look at the smoke! You know what that means?
No Cheech and Chong movie here. This is TazBot against Vlad the Impaler, and it's the BattleBots.
Is that a smoke screen? Because he seems fine. Let's see if the arm comes down, dog.
Good point. Sure didn't stop. There you see again Vlad. Boy, since he was...
Right now, he had him on his back. And he does now.
Oh,
the
again.
ramrod.
The ramrods pull into effect there.
He's scoring hazard points left and right, Sean.
Vlad taking on the old saying, carrying me on my shoulders to a new level as you see him now going for
TazBot
the
not
kill.
looking good here.
Now, if I was Vlad, I'd leave him like that. Don't try to knock him over.
I talked about the arm not working. It looks like it's not. That's it. That's the buzzer.
Buzzer over. Fight done. TazBot. A bad idea to the judges.
Crowd.
When you're on your side and the judges are making a decision,
Sure enough.
they are on there. There's Donald Hudson, driver of TazBot. The crowd appreciates the great heavyweight battle. Look at the replay. Early on, it was TazBot, then Vlad took over.
Yeah, then Vlad comes up with that forklift arm and puts him right on that crazy insect head of his over the kill saws and put a jock strap on that thing, will you, Gramp?
I don't want to brag, but neither do the robots, and neither To the judges, let's go down to the ring and make it official.
The 3 judges at arena side have turned in a 9-0 decision for the winner in the red square.
No brainer.
Vlad
Unanimous.
the Impaler.
Crowd approves, and you can see why Vlad has been ranked the best heavyweight ever in BattleBots. We'll come back to scenic San Francisco for more BattleBots action right after this.
Look at the size of that thing. Stick a pneumatic battering ram on that. I'd kick every robot's ass. BattleBots is back.
Yeah, and Bill, what a great and tremendous win it was for Vlad. Overcoming some early internal problems, was able to put the pressure on TazBot, break down the battle stats.
Well, you don't have to be that Goodwill Hunting sissy to see that Vlad the Impaler had the right equation tonight. 7-1 in slams, 18-4 in jabs. Though TazBot had the 5-4 edge in hazard damage, that was in the first minute of the fight. Sean, they last 3 minutes.
Well, let's go down to Donna D'Erico for the winner's reaction.
You know, I was noticing you had really good shaft control.
Yes, that's Greg's job. He's the weapons officer on this.
Officer, I operate the forks and impale them. Gage steers him around, gets him lined up, and together we did the job.
Right.
If you tuned in late, well, you missed a great night to watch robots fight. Pressure Drop took one small step for robot kind and advanced to the next round. And see you later, subject to change without reason.
Shaft got the shaft, if you ask me, but Mouser Mecha Catbot pussyfoots its way into the next level.
And how about Vlad the Impaler? He overcomes a slow start to advance a step closer to the finals. Well, that does it for now and for this week. For Donna D'Erico, Randy and Jason Sklar, and Big Billy Nye, I'm Sean Salisbury.
And I'm Bill Dwyer.
For late-breaking news without the flaky mess, don't miss The Daily Show with Jon Stewart. Next, only on Comedy Central.
Do not construct or operate a robot or BattleBot without proper supervision.